beyond everyone else, thinking they're gonna get promoted, yet they never do. And maybe at best you get a pizza party for your hard work. But Eli, he's holding my hand. Eli, I met his mom. Eli, I went to the family cookout. I don't care. All I hear is you enabling being a rent-a-girlfriend. All I hear is you enabling the perfect situation for him. Men will keep you in a situationship and friends with benefits forever.
What's up? Back kicking it with Momo. Hey y'all, I don't know why this is like a glare or something. Maybe it's from the light in the mirror. It's like glare right here. Y'all see that? It's annoying. Anyways, welcome back to my channel where I likes to pop my stuff, and I'm going to pop it. Pop it, drop it. No, for real. I'm gonna pop my shit. So y'all see the title of the video. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're not new to the channel, then you already know what time it is. Yes, y'all see the title of this video. Let's get right into it, because if delusion was a person, I had posted this on my Facebook. Everybody be like, oh, you're delusional. But if delusion was a person, it would be a lot of persons. So, like, it's a lot of people that are just mad delusional out here. Like, and when I speak of delusion, I think of people not being aware of their own stuff. Like, that's what it means to me. I don't know what it means to y'all. But I think delusion is when you are gaslighting and you're not aware of your own stuff, or you're trying to put your stuff on somebody. Like, you feel me? Instead of just taking accountability, the big word that don't nobody know nothing about. Annoying. Anyways. So I want to get right into it, because this is really an interesting topic. Like, if y'all are dating, and I got my notes, yes, baby, because this was deep. So if you are dating out here, and this is like the stuff that I really want to talk about on my channel, especially with me practicing abstinence, I think it is allowing me to be able to see things differently. And so when y'all take sex out of the equation, when you remove sex, I think your eyes become like, you know, like in the Bible where Adam and Eve was like, they were good, but when they took fruit, their eyes opened up. So I feel like it's the same thing. Like, when you shut that door, then you start getting clarity. You start being able to be like, yeah, he probably don't like me. He probably do just be wanting me to buy his food. He probably do but just be using me. Or she probably really just be asking me for money. Like, your eyes become very much open. So this topic today about situations is like one of those things. I feel like people just delusional. And when I say people, it could be man or a woman. I think I see a lot of delusion from women. Like, you feel me? Like, really like delusional. I know I was. I know at one point in my life, baby, I was definitely delusional. And when I say delusional, like I said, what delusion is not being like aware of your own stuff. And like, I feel like when you start picking people, you got like some internal stuff going on. Let's just stay there. Like, I think what we pick out of hurt and we pick out of our past. And I'm a firm believer of that. When we get to picking friends, we get to picking mates, it's kind of like based out of your hurt. So this person did this to me, so I'm gonna pick this type of person. And even though that type of person probably is not the type of person that you need in your life either. So, situationships. How y'all letting yourself get involved in situationships? Like, why do we have so many different words for relationships? Like, remember back in the day, it was like either you're married, single, or dating. Like, you feel me? Or you a thot. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a situationship. You could be married. You could be married. You could be in a relationship. You could be single. You could be single. You like let's just take it way back to the basics. But I do want to talk about situationships, because I'm gonna drop a video of how men view situationships. Because I think women, we be low-key delusional about getting into situations and proving yourself to a man. Like, I don't know. The proving is, I'm not in no race. I'm not in no competition. And ultimately, I don't feel like I'm winning anything. Like, if I'm just being real. I mean, yeah, of course, like, you might be winning their heart, but you're not in it for a prize. So, me getting dragged through the mud, is a no for me. Like, I'm not doing that to prove my love to nobody. I'm not doing that. That's crazy as hell. But I think when you get into these situationships, you are ultimately proving yourself to see if you are worthy of who they're gonna pick in the end. But this video was deep because coming from dudes. So they're looking at situationships like, I always said that the way you start a relationship is so important, especially when it comes to men, like by my dad. I got to see how my daddy started relationships, and how you kind of start stuff is how men take you. So if you started off a sneaky link, wife is like out the window for you. Like, baby, he will never acknowledge you as a wife, and you started off as a sneaky link. Like, baby, that's dumb. I wouldn't do that. Like, you started off messing with me when I had a whole husband, and then now you want to be my dude. Like, nah, that means that you are like, you accept that spot, that place. You're cool with that. So I'm not fucking with nobody that, excuse my language, I'm not messing with nobody that's cool with that. Like, I'd rather be with somebody that has standards. Like, some stuff that you absolutely ain't finna do, some stuff that you don't like, some boundaries. Like, you feel me? Like, you got to have boundaries as a woman or a man. Like, who is out here just accepting anything? Like, I feel like there's a standard. The standard sets the tone, baby. Come on now. Like, y'all getting away from all the stuff that really makes a solid relationship. Because if you start dealing with a dude and you're proving yourself to him and you're running this rat race, baby, and then you lose. Like, I'm just saying, 9 times out of 10, the ones that are in situationships don't make it into relationship. Like, no, they just don't. And I just wish that, you know, we can get away from the delusion into thinking that you have to prove to somebody that you love them so much. Like, baby, men know that. They know what they gonna do with you, like, the first date. I think it'd be the women. It's us trying to, oh, I'ma just wait till he get his stuff together, or I just know that when he get over this phase in his life. Nah, hell nah. Men do not do that, baby. They go out on one date with you. You either getting smashed, I'm finna get you to pay for everything, or I see you as a wife. Like, they know that. So they leave that date initially knowing, like, how they gonna handle you. And it was so crazy because one of the dudes definitely said that. I was like, yes. I've always been a firm believer in that. Like, I just don't feel like men, as much as they, like, be bull crapping, they definitely know what they're gonna do with you, and they definitely handle you accordingly. And then you might have some people that, you know, just be moving out of their hurt, and they accidentally make a mistake, or they hurt you on accident, or whatever the case may be, and then they do try to get back right. It does happen. I mean, I'm not saying that this is always the case, but I think situationship should not be a thing. Like, if you love yourself, more importantly, like, I don't know. For me, I love myself. I would never be messing with nobody, man, husband. I don't know. I just can't. And it might be my pride, like, more than anything. I don't even think it had nothing to do with my daddy. I think it's the pride in me. I'm a little too proudful to be taking somebody dude. And then once you get cheated on in real life and you get your heart broke, like, baby, you don't ever, for me, I don't want to ever be the reason why somebody hurts the way I hurt it. Like, I don't know. I'm just a real one like that. Like, I'm not gonna do that to nobody. I'm not. Not intentionally. Like, you know, dudes be lying. Might have just been an oops. I didn't know that. My bad. You feel me? But I'm gonna be the chick that's gonna tell you the truth. So if you call this phone, baby, talking about this your man and my man, baby, you finna get the rundown on this man. Trust me. Because I'm not lying for him. I ain't doing that. No, I'm not. So, yes, let's talk about situationships. So one of the things that I really, really wanted to highlight in this video, because I'm going to play this video after this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. But one of the things I wanted to highlight is that men, they really are cool with wasting time. Absolutely. Absolutely will waste your time. Like, they have no, and they'll waste your time until they figure out, like, that, or somebody came around, like, and really what I have run into is, like, most dudes, they lost the good one, and that's the one that they trying to get back. So they probably done moved on with their life, but they still love their ex, or, you know what I'm saying, I want somebody like my ex. Like, it's always like that with them, because they didn't let the good ones get away. So they wouldn't even know a real one in front of them if they wanted to, or if they could, because they so stuck on their ex. So yes, that was deep for me. Also, one of the dudes was like, you a glorified booty call. I was like, damn. But if we really being honest, you a consistent booty call. Because, baby, he's not making no commitments to you, like, on period. He's not committed to nothing that's going on. And you know what really be getting me is, like, married people that look for other married people that cheat. I'd be like, dang, like, it's a cold world out here. Like, y'all need to be safe. Be safe. That's why I'm keeping my goodies to myself, because I don't want to be one of those people that's still searching for stuff. Like, no. Like, you got to be intentional about your dating. You got to know what you want. More importantly, you got to know who you are. Like, I think that is the most important part about dating, because when you know who you are, you're not going to tolerate bullshit. And I'm never ever going to get into those situationship willingly. Me, I'm not. Some of those situationships will be like you joining a couple. People bringing people in their homes. Like, them be one of them situationships. Like, or you just consistently going out with this dude and you never had a real talk. Like, I think that's real talk. Like, real talk, if I'm being totally honest, and I'm 38, 39, I ain't telling y'all how old I am, but I have not had those talks consistently when dating. Like, them be kind of the talks that dudes stay away from. So, like, you're dating somebody for, like, about 5 months. Like, are y'all sitting down and being like, you know, so where we at? Or this my man? Or y'all just claiming this man? Like, because I don't know about y'all growing up. I was kind of raised, like, if this man is pouring so much time into you, that this is where he want to be. But that's false. He will pour all the time and still walk away from your ass. What? He will pour all that time in there, and he will waste all of that time. It is wasted, because as soon as somebody comes around that he really won't, or his ex come back, baby, you are a ghost. Ghost. So that was deep for me. I was like, man, and this coming from dudes. Like, I feel like y'all better take heed to the shit that men be saying, because baby, they be giving these game. Like, they giving free game of how to deal with them, and y'all ain't even taking heed. Like, I was like, whoa, not y'all being this honest. I love it for them. Please keep being honest. Hopefully we do better. Also, I thought it was really funny that one of them was like, it kills him how people be struggling in situationships. Like, y'all not really in a relationship. That fool said, stand up. I was like, oh, I stood up, y'all. I was like, oh, stand up. Stand on business. Do you hear me? Like, he was like, and this coming from a dude. He said, man, y'all struggling in relationships that y'all done made up in y'all head because this person ain't showed you nothing, ain't said nothing about wanting to be with you. He got you doing all of this stuff, and y'all ain't even in no relationship, and you struggling with that. Like, ooh, the struggle is real. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:58 p.m.
Okay, cool. I gotta get back to work y'all here in a minute. But yes, that was very interesting to me. So he was saying, like, you know, complaining about wasting time is just crazy, because it's time wasted on you initially. You feel me? Also, space makes a man make a decision. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. If that ain't the realest and the most, man, when you leave a dude and he realizes you gone, that makes him make a decision. What doesn't make him make a decision is giving him everything. Everything. We giving him our bodies. We giving them our space. You living with him. You let him drive your car. You giving him access to you in every type of way. And then you're telling him at some point, like, you got to make a decision to marry me. When I say that out loud, it makes me feel like, what? Like, didn't y'all just hear that and be like, well, why would I have to do that? That's exactly how men feel. They like, baby, you already gave me everything. So me having to turn you into a wife, like, nah. We don't even need to mess our relationship like that. Like, you feel me? Like, if we do that, we gonna turn into something different. And that's what they like to make us believe. Like, oh, we're good now. You know what I'm saying? But those are all signs of a man that really don't want you. Because anytime, like, we're investing all this time and you don't want to make a decision, and you're telling me, like, and this is what I want. So if you want it too, how are we messing anything up if we're coming together and we're trying to become one? Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. The dating scene is crazy. And this is more importantly why I haven't removed myself, because I am cool. I don't want no parts of any of this madness. I don't want to be a part of no threesome. I don't want to be no poly relationship. I'm not involving myself with you, and you don't have your stuff together and you're still hurt. Like, I just feel like it's so much stuff to unpack in relationship. And when you start getting older is when you start unpacking it. Because when we're young, we're just doing stuff. Like, when I was young, I probably was in a whole bunch of situationships. Like, one thing I ain't never been, though, was the one that messed with somebody man, though. I ain't gonna cap. Even when I was younger, I was like, I always value myself more than that. Always. And I ain't fighting over no dudes. Like, dudes ain't, man, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get out here and fight nobody over some dude that's lying to me and you. That's crazy. I just never could understand that with chicks. Like, ooh, Y'all irritate me. Like, the ones that fight over them and then he end up messing with the other chick, like, baby, that's gotta make you feel some type of way. So that's why I don't get out here and embarrass myself. I'm good. Also, I think it was a good point, but that one of the dudes said too. He was like, one good point is when you are showing, like, when you're staying down in these situationships, you are basically letting that person know all the stuff that you are willing to accept without getting what you want. Now, baby, I had to drop the mic on that because I said that to myself out loud a couple times just so I can make it register. Like, basically, you are telling that person that I want this, but I will accept this, and I will accept not getting what I want. I'm gonna settle. That's what it sounds like to me. Like, you're telling that person, like, I'm just go ahead and settle. Like, hell nah. I love Monique, baby. I don't know about y'all, but I love Monique. And I ain't settling. If I gotta be single till I die, baby, I wish I would be without peace. Getting let down, feelings hurt. Like, if you ever been through some real heartbreak, it definitely changes your life. So I don't ever want to feel that way again. I'm definitely just going to just take care of Monique in this time. Like, I feel like all of these things that I'm talking about, it's funny, but it's not funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a real thing in dating right now. A lot of people are accepting stuff that's just not cool. It's not going to make nobody respect you. It's not going to make nobody want to marry you. I personally think, like, that men love a woman that they have to chase. Like, if you set boundaries and if you are not accessible, those are the women that get married. Like, the ones that are not so accessible. Like, you know, you cannot see me after such and such time. No, I do not want to go out. Like, baby, them the ones that they chasing. The ones with the open sign, they come and go as they please. They do. I promise you they do. So, I'm going to drop this video. I did enough talking. I'm gonna drop this video and y'all just tell me what you think. And when I talk about, so because I'm a woman, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I'm a woman and I experience these things. So a lot of these things are like situations that, you know, as a woman and as a single woman that was dating, because I ain't doing it no more, these are the things you run into, situationships. Like, and then the world has got so cold that people accept so many different types of situationships that it is almost like, so you ain't doing it? Like, you don't want to be part of it? You gonna get cheated on anyway. Might as well just do it willingly. Might as well just come over here with me and my girlfriend. Like, what? No, I don't want none of that. Okay, let me see if there's one more thing. So my conclusion of the video is to look inside. I feel like if you dig deep inside, there is no reason why you're accepting stuff like that unless you feel less of yourself. Like, when you love yourself, you're going to take like how I love my car. I take good care of my car, clean my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I vacuum it, I wash it. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's tender loving care. So when you love yourself, you will make sure that you set boundaries and that person loves you enough and that really wants to be with you. More importantly, is he going to wait? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be able to have something more sufficient than just sex? Like, I don't know. We done got so conditioned to just have sex. That's all we're doing. Like, we're not really having no real good relationships. So stay away from situationships. More importantly, stay away from dudes that say stuff like, oh, I like being in this spot. I think we good where we at. We do that, we gonna mess it up. Or, oh, you know, I don't want to get married. Like, if your desire is to get married, you should never be messing with somebody who don't want to get married. You feel me? Like, why are you even dating him? He has no desire to get married. So that means that y'all headed nowhere. That part. Or just knowing that how people treat you is how they feel about you. So you thinking that he feel this one way, and you're thinking this in your head, but he's treating you like he don't give a damn. Trust the works. You feel me? Trust that. Like, don't trust what they say. Trust what the hell they do. Same thing with the men and the women. Like, man, if she is not trustworthy, baby, she's not it. That's it. Like, don't make no excuses for that. Don't give her a second chance. Do it moving. Love yourself. Watch the video.
Like, I ain't got no feelings attached. You know, it's good. We just vibing. Don't do it to yourself. You know you're going to get emotionally invested at some point, and he may not be on the same page as you. See, I feel like a lot of women be thinking, oh, over time, like, he's going to change. Or over time, he's going to see me as a partner or whatever. If he didn't see you like that in the beginning, I'm going to be quite honest with you, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to change. I just honestly feel like situationships are a waste of time for y'all because we know what we want to do with y'all long term after like meeting y'all for the first 30 seconds. I'm not even lying. 30 seconds. Now, this is not to say that they will never end up in relationships. But what I'm trying to tell you is there's going to be a lot of hurt and pain on the way if it does.
Beyond everyone else, thinking they're gonna get promoted, yet they never do. And maybe at best you get a pizza party for your hard work. But Eli, he's holding my hand. Eli, I met his mom. Eli, I went to the family cookout. I don't care. All I hear is you enabling being a rent-a-girlfriend. All I hear is you enabling the perfect situation for him. Men will keep you in a situationship and friends with benefits forever. And why wouldn't they? It's an amazing situation. Because just because you like him don't mean he likes you. Just because you want to be with him doesn't mean he wants to be with you. And honestly, I don't feel bad for you because you have yet to verbalize your needs and wants and just accepted what is in front of you. And to want more, which you can and should ask for more if you want it, but you're probably gonna get denied because you already accepted to pay $50 at a restaurant for table bread. And now you want a tomahawk steak. A man ain't gonna give it to you because why would he? And by you accepting the fact that you just want to be casual, he already psychologically puts you in a side piece bucket, not the wifey bucket. And if you're struggling to get out of it, it's not really a struggle because it's not an actual relationship. I always tell people if you're struggling to get out of a situationship, it's like telling me you're drowning in an inflatable baby pool. Girl, just stand up. And you can't stand up because you won't accept it. Take advantage of the power that you have. You are what you allow and what you enable, you beautiful person, you. And if you need help to grow, set boundaries like never before, link in the bio. My 8-week healing boot camp starts 2024.
The saddest part about 2023 is that most of us that's getting our time wasted ain't even getting our time wasted in actual relationships. In 2023, you get more of your time wasted in these situationships, these vibing, we talking, we going with the flow for months or years, thinking this person is exclusively talking to you, and they turn around and say, well, we just kicking it. And you done got your time wasted because you done became somebody's girlfriend and they wasn't also your boyfriend. You made yourself unsingle for a person that's still single. We wasting our time with just appointments. Don't fall for the 2023 trap of wasting your time in these situationships. It's situationships. We wasting time. We ain't even in a relationship. I can see if your time was getting wasted in a relationship, because that means that person is manipulating you. He made a promise that he got intentions with you, and it's obvious that he ain't. And listen, you gave up your options because you were a good girlfriend, and that's what good girlfriends do. But you are doing all those things for people that ain't made those promises, that ain't even asked you to be his girlfriend. Hell no. No more.
If you're in a situationship, you got to get out because they're going nowhere fast.
Exactly.
And the only way to get a guy to change his mind is to be willing to walk away.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Make them miss you.
Yeah, because what people usually do is they try to prove to them how great of a partner you are. And that's what people, it's like, I'll just show them. I'll show them how good we are together.
Right.
And that you're not showing them how good you are together. What you're showing them is all the things you're willing to do without getting what you want.
Exactly.
You know, you're just like, so why should they?
Right, exactly.
I'm getting the sex, I'm getting the company, I'm getting the time I need.
Yep.
You don't hold me accountable. You have no expectations of me. I can come and go as I please.
Yeah.
Why should I give that up?
No shit. God.
No one would give that up.
No, unless you walk away and then they miss you.
I always, in a situationship, there's two people. There's the hopeful person, the person hoping to make a relationship, and the person trying to make sure it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, mate. So if you've ever heard of the words situationship, I want you to listen up, especially women, because a situationship is a shit situation for any, particularly female, to be in, where, unless that's where they want to be, of course, but for the majority, it's where men basically take advantage of women, not giving them any level of commitment, dragging them along, pretending that they're interested, and really, they're not. So, girls, you deserve better. Don't get in a situationship with anyone ever, unless that's what you want, of course, which I can understand why anybody would want that, but some people may want it, so each their own. But for those of you who are wanting love, wanting a relationship, a situationship is never going to materialize into a relationship. ever. So if you're finding yourself in one, stop, go and work on yourself and understand why on earth you accepted that into your life. Why do you feel that you're not worth more? Because you are, and you need to figure that out. So good luck.
If he's not as interested in you, if he's not pursuing you, if communication isn't where you want it to be, watch this video, because I'm about to tell you something that's going to save you years of heartbreak. First off, I know the phase that you're in right now, where you just want to be with this person. You just want to be around this person. They check off all your boxes. You get along so well, and it's almost like you have no eyes for anyone else, and being around them becomes the favorite part of your day. But you don't feel like the serious interest is mutual, like it's not being reciprocated. And yes, even though you guys go out, yes, even though he spends time with you, he has fun with you, and he gives you some of that attention, you can feel that it's very one-sided, and he almost keeps you at arm's length. Do not make the mistake of hanging around him, trying to prove to him that you are worthy, that you are the only one who can give him all that love, care, and attention that a loving girlfriend or wife can give him. I see this all the time, and yes, I've done it too in my past, where we hang around this person and we want to show them how amazing we are for them, that we are the best option, that we are the ones that put in the most effort, in hopes that one day this person will look at us and say, you know what, you're the best option for me. You put in all this effort, finally you deserve me. It's not gonna happen. I speak from experience when I say that you will lose your self-worth in the process, and then only to watch this person go off with someone that they're more passionate about, and that's okay. This isn't to say that he might not change his mind. Who knows? But the only thing that will make him change his mind is if you give him space. Because if you keep trying and trying, it looks unattractive, it looks needy, and it's communicating to him that, hey, even though you put in the bare minimum, I'm still willing to reward you with my everything. Oh, but what if I give him space and he leaves and never comes back? Amazing. He wasn't for you, and you're not gonna waste any time or shed another tear. Now, if you found a really good guy and you want him to love you, to commit to you, to be there for you, to almost be obsessed with you, I teach how to